Basketball Africa League Countdown and all exclusive games live on channel 749 Free TV Nigeria as we make magic happen here from May 16th to 30th, 2021. Tune in to support your favorite teams from 12 African countries: Atletico Petróleos de Luanda, Angola, AS Douanes, Senegal, AS Police, Mali, Patriots BBC, Rwanda, River Hoopers, Nigeria, AS Saleh, Morocco, FAP, Cameroon, Ferroviario do Maputo, Mozambique, GNBC, Madagascar, GC Petroleus, Algeria, US Monastir, Tunisia, Zamalek, Egypt. Join Deji Omotoyinbo, Nigeria's finest all-round sportscaster and media sportscasting trainer, with Bode Oguntuyi, a foremost basketball reporter, analyst, and columnist for ESPN, for analysis, schedules, and audience participation, with fantastic giveaway prizes. AwaTV Basketball Africa League Countdown. Don't miss it. Magic happens here.
It's the fastest growing sport on the continent and now it's found a home.
The BAL.
Basketball Africa League brings together the 12 best clubs on the continent in Kigali, Rwanda.
It's 2 exciting weeks of dunks, trays, dimes, and hally hoops.
Catch all the games live from the 16th to the 30th of May on AwaTV, channel 749 on digital Freeview platform.
From tip-off to the final buzzer.
Basketball Africa League. It's a slam dunk. Well, welcome to Basketball Africa League Countdown on AwaTV. I want to apologize for coming late. At times some things happen to delay you, but hey, what do they say? Better late than never. I'm here today with Nigeria's doyen of basketball in the media circles. Everybody knows him as Mr. Basketball. Bode Oguntuyi is there with me today, and Bode is so excited about having this Basketball Africa League finally take off.
I'm telling you, Deji, having witnessed so many NBA games and events, it's good to see that the game is finally coming home the way we want it to be, finally. The best teams on the continent playing under the best conditions, with the best of everything in a massively promoted, beautiful arena. Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see.
All right. What do you expect from this tournament? What do you expect to see, or what should we expect from this tournament?
First off, I love the fact that at the NBA they have pulled out all the stops. I saw some videos on social media of the players admiring their kits, the jerseys, the training kits, and they're like, "Okay, man, this is NBA standard." So for the players to be that elevated mentally, to see that they are valued, I think I love to see that, and I feel it's going to translate onto how they play the game. The arena, the Kigali Arena, they'll be inspired. The Kigali Arena has been touted as one of the best on the continent, and so to have them play that tournament here the first time, I think I expect to see good basketball, and the fact that we are seeing an infusion of a lot of professionals from across the globe, from Europe, from the Americas. I think it means
even a rapper.
Because
we were talking yesterday about J. Cole. Indeed, it's been confirmed. J. Cole, the American rapper, is going to play for the Patriots of Rwanda in this tournament. That will be something to see, buddy. It
will be, Deji. During the All-Star weekend, there is a celebration game. Yeah. You see a lot of these celebrities, and sometimes they surprise you the way they play. Some of them played a bit of it in high school and college, and that skill is still there. I don't know how good, although it's going to be very good, but we don't know just how good J. Cole is. I want to think that the standard is good enough to showcase but I mean, you love to say it.
All right, today we're going to focus on the Nigerian team in this tournament, Rivers Hoopers.
The King's Men.
we have some clips to show you of them, but what should we expect from Rivers Hoopers?
The team, as they are, this is the team now in their final training before leaving in Lagos. First, they are Nigerian champions. That should tell you just how good they are. And this is their coach, Ogodadu, former Nigerian international, a renowned guard in his days. you expect to see a lot of ball movement, and being the kind of coach. They say that the coach rubs off on his team.
In the coach's image.
He was fantastic ball handler, a good shooter, good passer in his days. So I think you expect to see a lot of shooting, good ball movement, entertainment. That's the name of the game, and I think River Spurs will bring you that.
Okay, we're going to show you some graphics of the team's history. It's a team that was set up in Port Harcourt in 2009. They were originally Royal Hoopers,
yes.
Before the name changed to Rivers Hoopers. They are three-time Nigerian champions, 2011, 2012, 2019. So there's pedigree there.
Yeah, there is.
That's it. Established in 2000 as Royal Hoopers. Head coach Ogodadu, we talked about him, have won national title 3 times, 11, 12, 19, and played in FIBA Africa Zone 3 Championship in 2019, winning all 5 games to emerge champions, and went on to play in the 2019 Africa Basketball League. So it's a team with pedigree.
Yep.
They've been to this stage before.
Yep.
They played on the continent. So it's not a strange environment for them.
No, it's not, but it's like correction. They've played on the continent before. They've not been here before.
Yeah, I know. What I'm
But
trying to say
yes,
is at least they are not.
they are not rookies.
Champions.
They've played with the best of the best on the continent, so they know a bit of what to expect. But because of the slight change in the rules of this tournament, and because of the allowance that has been given to players from the US and from Europe to join up and play this tournament, it means that the standard is a bit more elevated. So they have also brought on board some American and some African players.
Let's take a look at some of the key players on the roster, like as Bode is talking about them. Let's some of the players. Ben Uzo, Nigerian international, who has joined them. Okay, Solomon Ajegbe, home base, the power forward. These are some of the players. Buchi Nwawu,
another power forward, well. Yes.
So these are well-built young men.
They are well-built young men.
Raring to go.
Like I said, Victor Anthony, center, a big man, fills the lane at both ends of the floor. He's going to have some American competition for that place. Benjamin Ikechukwu. He also has some. The Ugandan that they hired, Opong, is also a shooting guard. So he also have some competition for that starting slot. Chris Daniels is the center, imported big man, well experienced, has played across the different leagues. As you can see, well traveled. Ben Uzo,
former Nigerian international.
Yes,
he's still a
Nigerian international. Former Toronto Raptors, the man that still holds the record for the first triple-double in Toronto Raptors history. Nigerian champion Terence Sullivan, also imported American, small forward, also a bit well-traveled, has played in the American in the NBA Developmental League, so I expect to see some good basketball from him. Like I said, the Hoopers are well stacked. They're match well. They are ranked number 3 in the group and number 8 overall. From the way the tournament is set up, you expect that the North Africans, who have been playing together for longer, will probably have an end. Basketball, like we keep saying, it's a team game, and the longer a team has been together, the more that you know yourselves, the better a team play will be. I always say one man can beat 5. A team of good players will beat a team with 1 or 2 superstars anytime because of ball movement and all that. So I expect the Hoopers because they've been together for a while, except for the fusion. So they might have a bit of I don't know how well they are fused in the few weeks that they've been together. It's also good that now they're in Kigali, post lockdown, honing their skill. They just started training a couple of days ago ahead of the big tip off in the coming weekend. So I expect that they've also fused a bit more, but I think there might be a few surprises, if I'm not mistaken.
But you think they can make it out of that group?
They should. It will be a tough call, but with Uzo running the paint, Sullivan, Ajegbe, I think they have 50-50, but I think they can pull through.
Okay, we're going to take a break now. When we come back from that break, we are going to have a quiz about the Nigerian team. If you were attentive, the answers have been passed on the show. So we have the questions for you, and then we have a phone call. We have a phone line. You can call in and answer 3 simple questions, and you can win fantastic prizes much later. A quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Rivers Hoopers, in some action there. And like I told you, we have a quiz for you, buddy. 3 very simple questions. You cannot take part because you will win all the prizes. The numbers to call will be put on your screen, and these are the 3 simple questions to answer. That's the number to call, 081-000-92501. First question, what year was Rivers Hoopers formed? Question 1. Question 2, what was the club's original name? And question 3, how many national titles have they won? So, what was the year Rivers Hoopers were formed? What was the original name? How many national titles have they won? At the start of the show, all these answers were there. So, learn to pay attention anytime we are on air. So, what we were talking about, what would a Rivers Hoopers decent performance do for Nigerian basketball, especially with all the problems we've had over the past 3 years?
I think if there is something that can fast track and galvanize Nigerian Division 1 basketball, I think this is it. I think no matter how well or how minimal the Rivers Hoopers perform, the fact that this tournament is here to stay, and the fact that it will hold every year, and that next year, 2022, is another chance for Hoopers, another team, to topple them and have a go at bringing the BL Championship to Nigeria will be. I think this is what we are looking forward to. As it is now, I remember when the qualifiers for this tournament was being played, some teams that I think could have given Rivers Hoopers a chance enough for their money, they turned up their noses and decided to boycott the tournament. I think right now, with hindsight, they'll think, man, we should have done a missed opportunity. So I feel that I don't think there's any serious team in Nigeria now, from Lagos to Kano, from Maiduguri to Port Harcourt, from Ilorin to Aba, that will not be envious of the Hoopers and will not be waiting for their opportunity to play the Nigerian League and get a chance to play here.
You know, we were talking earlier before we came on here about the need for basketball to retool recalibrate itself, especially Nigeria.
Yeah.
And like you said, this gives a brilliant opportunity.
Yes, it does.
For Rivers. And what this will do, but it's going to be that the competition will be keener on the local scene.
Oh, definitely.
Everybody will want to be here.
Definitely. That's a fact. I also like what it will do for the young men who have been playing in the sponsored Division 1 championship. They now know that, look, if you play well and we are promoted, the players know that one of two things will happen. I either have a chance to win with my team and go represent Nigeria, or I have a chance to move to a bigger team if I'm good enough. I have a chance to be scouted and showcase my talent to NBA scouts, European scouts on this stage. So I expect that across board, for those in Division 1, a chance to step up, and for the really gifted players among them, a chance to showcase what they have, to move to a higher level. This, for me, it's a chance for everybody to take the next step forward.
Yeah.
And to dream.
Really, it's massive what FIBA and NBA are doing with the Basketball Africa League. We're going to go to a clip of hoopers playing on the continent, but that was in 2018 at the FIBA Africa Zone 3, where they performed very, very well, actually.
Yeah, they did. I think that they played 5 games and won all. Yeah, won all to qualify for the African Championship. They did really well.
So let's go back in time to 2018. Let's see the Rivers Hoopers at the FIBA Africa Basketball Zone 3 tournament, where they were excellent. That was in 2018.
condition to play, and every time there's the game going on and the referee makes a decision that gets you off that condition to play affects the team. FIBA needs to look into the quality of the referee at the center of this competition, the quality of the decision the referee make. We need to review the referee decisions and come up with something, because look, nowhere in a basketball game where a player is clear to the ring and he gets hits from the back, and that is not on a sportsmanlike foul. It is on a sportsmanlike foul, and the referee is aware of that. It's physical, it requires a lot more energy, a lot more physical play. So we intend to work on that, and I can assure you when you see us next time at FIBA, it's going to be a better team and a bigger team.
Now I'm not disappointed. For my team, I'm not disappointed. I'm even went for my team. But first time in the tournament to reach this far, I think I gave my team 100% credit for that.
It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling every time you win. Even though today's win wasn't too particularly happy, I don't think we played the way we were supposed to play. The players were a little bit relaxed. After overcoming the home team yesterday, we don't thought they'll come and clown around every day and get a victory. I wasn't too impressed with what happened today. we're going to talk about.
Speaking there, the last person to speak, the coach of the Rivers Hoopers, fantastic player in his day, and he's turning out to be an excellent coach as well, buddy.
Well, so far, I don't think that you hear any complaints from Rivers people, from the Hoopers management. He's delivered 3 championships to them. Now they're on the biggest stage of 4, the Basketball African Championship. So yes, and right now, most of the expectations are on him to get the best out of the crop of players that both from me and the ones that they have brought in to strengthen the team, to give Hoopers the best chance possible of being on the podium at this tournament.
What would you say is success for? Okay, these are the groups done, but very tough competition, it must be said. There are very, very good teams in there. Group A, National Basketball Club, Patriots, Rwanda, Rivers Hoopers, Union,
Monastir,
excellent team.
Mm-hmm.
Group
Group B,
AS Police of Mali, AS of Senegal, I think.
No,
Petro de Luanda, Forces Agri Police basketball team. Zamalek in Group C, Petrolia, Ferroviaire de Maputo,
that's Angola.
Sportive Douanes. Buddy, tough competition. Tough
competition, Deji. I see some great teams here. USM will be the team to beat in Group A. Association Sportive de Sahel, Tunisia, will be one of the teams to beat in Group B. The Police of Senegal, they have Cheikh Diallo, who has played in the NBA Developmental League. Yeah. Petro de Luanda, also a good team. Then Ferroviaire de Maputo, also a good team. Zamalek, a good team. This is, look, Deji, whatever any of these guys do to get out of the groups, 3 teams from each group, whatever they do to get out of the group, when they get to from the quarterfinals, you are going to see the best of basketball on the continent. Because from that point on, Deji, the margin of error will be very, very small, and the line separating each team will be so tiny that you have to execute perfectly on both ends of the floor to get through. So for me, I think if you're talking excellent play of basketball, I think this is it.
What would you describe as success for Rivers Hoopers? We are not expecting them to win. It will be a great bonus.
Definitely, Deji.
But we're not expecting them to win, or we're not putting that pressure on them.
At all.
But what will you see as a successful enough outing for the Nigerian team?
Deji, I just want to expect them to get out of the group into the quarterfinals. Once they can do that, they've set the stage. Because from that point, like I said, anything can happen. It's just margin of error. Just cross your teeth and dot your eyes. You may not get it perfect, and you can lose. But if they can get out of the group, for me, that is success.
And who are your favorites?
ASL of Tunisia. That's a very, very good team.
Full of national team.
That's the national team. That's the international team. And then the Angolans. They've got it locked down, although the national team has slipped recently. But these guys are still good at the club level. The African champions over and again. I also expect them to put on a good show.
Well, it promises to be a very, very exciting time in Rwanda, starting from the 16th of May to the 30th, BAL African League. Well, promises to be exciting, like I said. We wish Rivers Hoopers all the best. You can watch the games right here on AwaTV. Bode and I and 2 other of our colleagues will be here to serve you majority of the matches. Bode, always good to have you come through on the show.
I'm here all through.
And good to have you join us. Many thanks for joining us. We'll wrap it up here. We'll return tomorrow with another highlights package at 5 p.m. on AwaTV. My name is Deji Omotoyinbo. This is Bode Oguntuyi. Thanks for your time. Have a very good evening.